stage. One last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Eastern Michigan Eagles, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Ball is free in the backfield. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And now from the pistol formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Lets it go quickly. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Whoa, we're talking about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Set it down for the offense. First down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
To the air, it's Turner. Receiver makes the grab and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone.
Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Offense setting the tone early. Try to add the lead now for the PAT. BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Plenty of time back there in the pocket. He's going to throw to the right.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. We're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James, and Frank Gore, and Willis McGahee, and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. 2nd down after that previous play. They'll run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
2nd down and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown for the U. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Eastern Michigan offense back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Cook, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14.
The 14.
Position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. He'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter.
Brings up second down. That's the end of the first quarter. Score, Eastern Michigan, 14. Miami, 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Pulls it in. It's Gonzalez. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Third down play for this offense. Can he make it to the marker? He goes nowhere on third and short. I don't think he got it.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs, and especially corners, that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
He's past the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
As a design quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Here comes the Eagles offense on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Turner. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and brings up a third down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He's moving out of the pocket. It's caught downfield. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half.
The timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's tackled after the catch.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down after that completion. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Dropping back. It's Turner. Off target with the throw. Incomplete. Third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. Now comes the field goal unit. This one is right through, and they jump back in front. So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Price. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Eludes the rush. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. It's intercepted. Born across his body. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looking to scramble now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's awesome. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So with only a few seconds left on the half, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Canes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Michigan's offense is back out there now. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Turner. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking for a deep completion. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Strong game by this quarterback. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Extending the play now. Breaking free at the 35.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Canes will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. And you could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And the pass is dry. This would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield. But good effort and a good play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the 2nd and 3rd option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
On the run, it's Gonzalez. Nowhere to run up the middle.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. And the Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. Of course, they'll decline the offsides penalty, and the touchdown will stand. PAT puts him in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. Ball handed off. He shreds the tackle. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back to throw. It's Turner. He's escaping the pocket now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. This passing game is still on fire. Now the all-important extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Grab behind the line. It's Vaughn. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Breaking free at midfield. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return.
Chris, an interception late in the game like this in a tie game in the red zone. You just don't know how many opportunities you're going to get the ball back.
The Eastern Michigan offense back out on the field now. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
For the offense.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. The offense will call a timeout. Some of the coach didn't like about this crucial play coming up. Third down play coming up. To try a field goal from here, it will be 62 yards. Back to pass. It's Turner. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter, it's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they'll give it to the back. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And looking to throw now on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Brad really getting into it here in the final minute. On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the grab. That's a big gain deep into enemy territory. Ball down near the 30. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining. First down, looking to throw the football. And the receiver's got it. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the defense will take a timeout here. 22 seconds on the clock. The Hurricanes with 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it. And that's a solid gain to see the defense able to bring him down. And it's the defense who stops the clock now with 17 seconds remaining.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
He just came flying in to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
The timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. It's good! This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.